Oh, I came back.
Namaste, everybody out there. What's up? As y'all can see, once again, I got Queena Swordz joining me today. What's up, Queen?
What's up? I'm here again. Stop bitching and start witching, everybody. For all of y'all niggas that be bitching, y'all need to stop bitching and start witching.
What does that mean?
It means stop complaining about the reality you created and do something about it.
Right.
Stop complaining because you create the reality and do something about it. That's what it
Right.
means.
Right. You
Stop
need to
bitching.
trademark that.
Yeah, a lot of people telling me that.
You do. What's that? That is a really, I like that. Where'd you get that from? That pendant you wearing?
Oh, this I got it from brother Jerry Miller. He made it for me with Oregon.
Ah, Jerry Miller. That's right. You was cool with him, right?
Yeah, the popular Jerry Miller, man. If you don't know Jerry Miller, check him out. Jerry Miller, cool guy. He's in Arizona right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Arizona.
I got
Let
a
me
few
see.
pieces from him.
Can I
Yeah.
send this on my page live?
I'm
I
not
could,
sure.
right? I should be able to. Oh yes, I
Yeah.
think I could.
You
Yeah.
should be able to share it on your page. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, he be okay. Yeah,
So
man.
when
And
you
it
study,
also that it also applies to me too. So I'm not just saying it to people. I'm saying it to me too. Stop bitching and start witching.
is that why you fasting right now?
Uh, I'm fasting because I'm raising up my frequency. I do that here and there, you know. I do it to keep my frequency high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I keep myself balanced. There's a time when I'm having fun, and
Uh,
there's a time when I'm tapping in. So if I feel like I'm having too much fun, I balance it off, and I, purge.
Purge.
Yes, yes, keep my frequency high. You know.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So for those of them, those who could be watching out here, who do not know who you are, why don't you introduce yourself again?
Okay. I call myself Swords because I got a sword mouth, and I consider myself an occultist. And I'm very experienced. I'm from the street. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from the street, and I'm conscious. I've been on my own since I was a teenager. I've been paying rent since I was 17.
Mm,
You know, I've been abused. I've been in jail. The whole nine. You know
mm,
what I mean?
mhm.
So I come a long way, and I've been homeless before everything. So
Wow.
I know what I be talking about when I say I talk from experience, and all my experience.
Mhm.
That's how I know that you have to do work to even be able to tap in.
Right, right. See, I never knew any of that about you. Thank you for sharing that. I didn't know any of that. I really didn't. So
Yeah, yeah.
so you stopped bitching and you started witching to get yourself out of these situations.
Yes, yes. I had to go through like I had to do a lot of work. I had to let go of my parents,
Mhm.
you know,
Mm.
like that's one of the things talking about the parents. A lot of the reason why people are stuck is because they're still serving their parents. And
Servant.
the parent be the one that got you under mind control in the first place.
Mm. Wow.
And,
Profound.
and that's one of the hardest things for people to do. You know, I meant to bring up Panic. Panic wrote a book, and he mentioned that in his book. I don't know if everybody know Panic, brother Panic. He have a book that he just came out with, and he mentioned that you have to let go of your parents psychologically.
Mm.
And I thought that was mad deep because I'm like, I had to go through the same thing. I had to let go of my parents because my entire life I was trying to live for them. Like I'm
Mm.
trying to be what they want me to be.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and that's the programming, and that's why a lot of people are stuck. I realize because they still
Servant.
attached to their parents. They're
Mm.
still trying to live for their parents. Instead of being themselves, they're trying to be somebody that the parents want them to be, and that could keep you stuck.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
keep
know
you
parents said that, but okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he mentioned that in his book, and I thought that was deep. Yeah, I thought that was deep because it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
You got to
absolutely.
be able to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
To tap in.
What is that? What is that I'm looking at on your bookshelf? It says voodoo on it.
Oh, that's a voodoo. I got that from New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
I went to New Orleans and I got that. It says Marie Lavar House of Voodoo
Okay.
on the
Okay.
wall. Yeah, House of
Mm,
Voodoo. I got it from New Orleans.
gotcha.
Yeah, I got it. There's a Marie Lavar store, a cult shop, and when I went to visit there, I got it. You
Okay.
know. Yeah, I got my little altar on top of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to House of Hoodoo when we went there. We was there in April, and the energy of that place is it's
Um,
crazy, but I think it's more of a tourist trap these days. You know, a lot of tourists down there. There's a lot of witch shops down there.
oh my
Um,
God, I feel like I was home.
yeah,
I
yeah,
felt like I was home.
yeah.
I felt like I was home, man. I didn't want to come back. If I didn't have the cat, I would have just left the apartment and stay over there.
If it wasn't for the cat, really.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I came back because I had my passport and the cat in the house still. I would have just left the apartment just like that. That's how much I love that place. I cried when it was time to come back. I cried.
Really? Wow.
Yes, I felt like I was home. Like I cried. Seriously.
Mhm.
Really, yeah.
But you would never leave New York, though, right?
Yeah, I would. I left New York before.
Hmm.
I was living in Georgia before.
Oh, okay. Atlanta?
Yeah, but it didn't last long. It was like 3 months. I was trying to do the wife thing, you know. I was trying to live that wife lifestyle, and it didn't work out. So I came, but while I was in Georgia, I still had the apartment in New York.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, I just came back to the apartment. I was like, I had somebody paying me rent from. I had somebody renting out my apartment while I was there. So that was a
So
smart thing I did.
your New York, though, is more of a magical place than Georgia, though, right? Yeah, do I have that right? Would you say?
Damn, I don't think that's a tough question. It's just I don't know. I don't think so. I was bored.
You was born in
It,
Atlanta?
yeah, it was boring because you know in New York you could just go anywhere. I could get up
Yeah,
and go. I could go in a
yeah,
lounge right now,
yeah.
right
I've
in the
been to New
street.
York. I've been to
I
New
live,
York several times. Yeah.
and I live in a nice area. I live right next to this park called Prospect Park. Is a nice park, and a lot of people like this area.
Mm.
Very nice area. I'm glad I live on this side because every other side is crazy, but this side is a nice spot.
I
You
think
know,
the
I live in
places
a
I've been was Brooklyn and Harlem, Manhattan. Uh,
yeah.
I never got a chance to go to the Bronx. I know that's the ghetto part, right? The Bronx.
Oh yeah, that's the craziest part.
Yeah, the craziest part. Yeah, I never got a chance to go there.
Yeah, that's like a crazy part. Bronx. Yeah, they say it's crazy. There's some parts of Brooklyn that's crazy too, but
Yeah,
you know, it's like that with everywhere you go. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's how you
yeah.
look. It's how you look at things. Because in my mind, everything is fine in my reality. It's all you based on your perception. You know,
Yeah,
like how you look at
absolutely,
it.
absolutely. Do you people still wear masks in New York?
Some,
Some people still use
not a lot. Because you know they stopped wearing the mask, right? It's only like a 5% of people still wearing masks. Everybody stopped wearing the mask already.
yeah,
But you will see some people here and there wearing the mask.
yeah.
Because I don't know. In my reality, I don't really know what's going on because I don't really pay attention too much. So I don't even know. It's like I keep myself like I just know that people still wearing masks. I don't know what else is going on. I heard about the monkeypox, but I don't even know if it's still going on. Because even when I hang out with people, nobody talking about it.
Okay, there's just a
No-
media hype,
There's nobody afraid to get it.
right? Yeah.
Everybody's still chilling. Nobody. I'm telling you, it's all propaganda. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because when in reality, it's like nothing is going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how I see it.
I'm in the process of writing a book, by the way.
Really? About what?
Magic.
That's good.
Yeah.
I gotta write one too eventually. The step by steps that I use to tap in. Yeah, eventually. I got like a draft.
What about what you were talking about earlier, like balancing the left and the right brain?
Oh yeah, as I think the correct word is synchronizing. Synchronize. Synchronize. Yeah, it's like you synchronize the left and right side work together to manifest. Because I've realized that the entire time I was manifesting, right? I would say I'm androgynous. When people ask me how you do it, and I'm like, because I'm androgynous. I use both aspects of myself, masculine and feminine. Right? The androgynous is left and right brain.
Right.
Androgynous is the same as saying you're using your left and your right brain. Androgynous, feminine, masculine.
Not that you're a hermaphrodite, right?
Yeah, not like that. Not like that. I'm talking about my energy.
I know. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I was kidding.
I know. I'm glad you said that, because people probably gonna be looking at this like, yo, she got a dick or something. For real.
No, people, for all of y'all looking at this interview, no, I was kidding about the hermaphrodite.
Yeah, so so I told you I've been through a lot growing up, and I woke up around 28. I'm 42 now, and I woke up at 28. So during the years of me studying, I've realized that you can't manifest if you're not balanced. You can't manifest if you're not using both sides of your brain, the left and right side. There's no way. There's no way. Because if you Google left and right brain hemisphere, they say the left side is logic and the right side is creativity. So if you, for example, if I remember your name, I'm using the left side. If I remember your face, I'm using the right side. So if I say to you, I don't remember his name, but I remember his face, that means I'm only using my right side. If I say I'm only remember his name, but I don't remember his face, that means you're using the left side. You get it? So we have to synchronize both sides of the brain to even bring something in this reality. Wow. That's what I learned. You got to use both sides, and they program most children from they program us from birth to only use the left side. They do. You notice that, right? That's why everybody is using everybody write with the right side, because the left side control. Everybody's writing with the right hand, but the left side control the right hand. So I think that's all design. They made us only use the left side of our brain on purpose. Because if you notice, most people in school, they're not creative. No. They just teach you how to be logical. That's it.
They teach you memorization more than anything.
Yeah, they teach you 1 + 1 2, but they don't tell you how they got 2.
Right.
They just say write it down. Even in college, I was watching Miss Owens. Don't get mad at me, Candace Owens. I was watching Candace Owens. Don't attack me, people, because I know everybody's a lady. I was watching Candace Owens the other day, and she said that she said the world is run by college people and they dumb. She was saying how everybody that graduate is dumb, and I'm like, that's so true. If you look at the comment section, there's teachers saying that they pass kids even though they was dumb. So the people that's running the world is really dumb. They don't even know how to do math. They just pass you to get you out of there. I seen that when I was in Matrix College, because I was in college when I was younger, and I remember they was teaching people what a verb is. And I'm like, you supposed to know that from you little. Why they teaching us what a verb is now?
When I was in college and I was going for my business management degree, Yeah, in one of the business classes, you're absolutely right. Now, you had to learn English. And like you said, you had to know what verbs were, what pronoun. I'm like, supposed to know that shit in kindergarten. They teach you that then. You know what I mean? But
Kindergarten.
yeah, they just, I learned in college
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
these pieces of paper don't mean shit. It's really who you know when you get in the corporate world.
Yeah, because when I was in college, because I woke up at 28, so I was in college around that time because I was just waking up. And a friend of mine left me some money, so I'm like, I'm gonna use some of this money and go to college. A friend of mine that passed away
Mm.
left me some money, so I'm like, I'm gonna use some of this money and go to college. But while I was in the college, I realized that everybody was on mind control. Because I'm like, yo, they crazy. The stuff they was telling me, I was shocked. They was
Mm.
like, they was like, you don't get. They lied and said you don't get cancer because your blood is acidic, and I'm like, yes, you do. You get cancer because you have acid in. And the teacher got mad at me and was like, that's not true. I'm like, wow. And
Wow.
I was in another class and the teacher said, here is dead cells. And I'm like, how is here dead cells?
Dead
He was like,
cell?
here is, yes. No. He said your hair is not alive. And I'm like, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's alive. It's a part of you.
That's what I'm saying. And then another class I was in, the teacher said we came here 60,000 years ago. So I'm like, so who was here before? And he goes, they all died. I'm like, we right here. What do you mean we all? But I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it. In my mind, I'm like, he said anybody that was here before died. And I'm looking at him like, but we was here the whole time.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
they teaching people in college dumb shit.
Let me
So
ask you, was that a
yeah,
black person who was saying that?
no.
It was a white guy telling you that? Yeah.
A professor. And I had one professor told me in front of the whole class, he told the whole class, he said 80% of this world is run by high school dropouts. The professor said that. So all these people you see running this shit, they didn't finish college. They just pay their way out. They didn't finish nothing. They just pay their way out of everything. They probably pay for the diploma. Cause you could go buy a diploma online. You could buy a bachelor's degree online. I
Yeah.
have friends that do that. They buy the degrees online and they act like play the role.
Wow.
Play the role. It's easy. You just play the role and act like you know what you're doing.
The rabbit hole runs deep. I swear. That's
Yeah.
why.
So mhm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, but that's why I was saying they program us to only use the left side to keep us not creative, so we could depend on them to survive. So everybody's depending on them to survive because the right side of their brain not even activated. They just in survival mode. How am I going to eat? And I'm
Mm.
like, you could figure out how to eat if you use the right side of your damn brain. Come up with an idea. But instead, the left side will go, I got to go to them for everything. But you could
Mm.
come up with ideas and do your own thing. Just be creative. They don't teach you to use what you're good at to make money.
Right.
So you can make money by doing the things you're good at. I've met people that's good artists and they just working like a slave every day. And I'm like, but you could draw. If you could draw me how I look, why are you working? Like things like that. You know what I mean? If I knew how to draw, I wouldn't be working.
So and in New York, that's easy. I mean, if someone can draw you the way you look, they can set up a little booth or something like on 125th Street and probably make
Hmm.
a whole bunch of money doing that.
There's people that will pay you $500 just for your art.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a guy that did that. He just splashed some paint on a thing and he sold it for 500. Somebody saw art in it, and all he did was splash different colors like this. And then he put it in a frame, and somebody bought it for $500. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm
Man.
serious.
Can't
Yeah,
knock the hustle. You can't knock
yeah,
the hustle. Let's see.
yeah. So the left side, we got to use the right side of our brain more because the right side is how you tap into the spirit realm. The right side of the brain is how you tap into the spirit realm. The right side is imagination, visualization, Symbols, when you remember symbols in a dream, that's from the right side. It's not from the left. You remember from the right. So, if people want to going through issues, having a problem attracting money, or whatever you're trying to attract, you want to attract somebody in your life, you have to know how to use the right side of your brain and open up your energy to attract it instead of chasing it.
Is there a particular method as far as you have employed to synchronize the right and the left side of the brain? Is there a method that you use, or how would you go about that?
I use a lot of methods, but my favorite method is you have to be grounded, first of all. That helps a lot. Being grounded, like going out in nature, or you could be grounded in your house. There's things that I use to keep myself grounded that I buy online. That right now I'm sitting on one, and it keeps me grounded. It's like something. It's like I'm sitting on it. See, I'm sitting on this.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's like I got that idea from Billy Carson. He spoke about it on one of his shows. And he said, if you don't have time to go out in nature, there's a thing you could buy that when you plug it in, the energy from the earth comes up through the thing. It's not electric. It's not gonna mess your body up. It's actually from the ground. Let me give you an example. If you're in a building right now, the only reason why the electricity is not messing with your frequency is because it's grounded. The building is grounded. But if you need more info on that, I could put y'all on, but it's something that he told me about that you could use. What's the name of it? Let me see. The name of it is earthing.
Earthing.
EARTHING. It's called earthing.
Earthing. Okay.
If you can't go out in the sun and walk around barefoot, then use earthing, and it keeps you grounded. It's the same thing. You just put your legs on it, your foot on there, and it keeps you grounded. So that's the method I use. Or I use synchronize both sides of my brain by using sound frequency. Sound free, it gotta be a certain frequency, like binaural beats.
Binaural beats, yeah. 528 hertz. Yeah.
Yeah. When you listen to that, it both sides is synchronized. So
yeah.
For you to even manifest, both sides gotta be working together.
It's interesting you said that, because I went to TikTok, and I don't have a TikTok app, but I went there, and there was this guy on there saying that it's all these TikTok witches teaching, got people thinking that, bam, they can just say something and they can just do magic. He said, what about grounding? You know what I'm saying? What about all the basics? I'm like, damn, I've been saying this shit for years. You know what I mean? People don't ground. They don't do none of the basics. They don't meditate, nothing.
Because think about it. If you're trying to do something, you got to be relaxed. You gotta be relaxed. If for example, you're scared, you can't manifest if you're scared. You're gonna mess up everything. You're gonna attract scary stuff.
Right. Exactly.
You're gonna attract whatever you're feeling. So that's why it's so important to ground, I think. Relax. Yeah. There's a lot of ways. You could dance too. That's why you always see me dancing. Dancing keeps you grounded too. Moving around. Yeah, moving around. It keeps you grounded. Like for women, it activates the woman especially. You twirling around or whatever, like. But
it's this DVD called Dance with Spirits. That the whole thing is about dancing. The whole DVD is about dancing. And guess where I got that from?
Where?
Azazel.
Oh, okay.
It's called Dance with Spirits. It's on Amazon too.
Damn, you bought everything from Azazel.
If I was to show you the stack that I got from
Azazel, I'm jealous.
I bought a lot of stuff from him over a period of 8 to 9 years. I bought a lot off his site.
Yeah, it's like I wish I did too. But I got some of his good works though, like the Sex Magic tape. That was one of his.
Yeah, he did a couple of those.
I'm glad I got that tape in person. 'Cause that's a classic. Oh my God.
The Sex Magic, the one that's triple X rated. He says on the cover, it says, make sure you're grounded before watching this video. I mean, because there's some heavy shit in there. You know what I'm saying? You might not be prepared.
You see, when I play the Sex Magic tape in front of people, I have to turn it off because everybody start acting weird and distracted. Because
Really?
yeah, because you don't remember the Sex Magic tape. While he's talking, there's people having sex in the background.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
So, every time I let people watch it, they don't hear nothing he's saying. They so distracted by the people having sex, they can't.
People having sex. Right. Right. Yeah.
They can't hear nothing he's saying, and I'm like, "Are you listening?" So I don't let nobody watch it because of that, because they too distracted with the. That was so intense, man. That could make the whole room get hot just watching that tape. It looked like some spirit shit going on in that tape, man.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not even gonna say no details.
Yeah.
That was hot. That's some shit. That's some crazy shit.
When I saw it on his site, I was like, oh, I got to have that. Because the warning is on his site too. And I was like, I got it. I ordered it right away. I said, I wonder what the hell this is. Even in his one of his classics, Vampire Magic, called Vampire Magic, that shit, I only needed to see that one time.
I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it.
Talk to me after this, and I'll hook you up.
I only have one tape that he got, and that was the Sex Magic, and I think that's it. And the necklace that I got from him, the issue necklace, yeah. But I always knew he was a deep guy, man. And because he's the only one that talk about entities, and I don't see nobody talking about entities. It's like they acting like the shit don't exist. Notice nobody not talking about entities.
Nope.
And they all over the place. It's like thousands of them roaming around,
right,
causing havoc on Earth.
Yeah, the stuff that's in his comics, that's some deep shit, and nobody else is talking about it.
Nobody else. The entities are everywhere. I'll be seeing them, man. One time I saw an entity from a block away. I'm walking down the street, right? And I knew it was an entity, but the entity looked human. It looked like a Mexican guy, but I knew it was an entity. And as soon as the guy came close to me, he go, "You dropped something," but I didn't look down.
Right.
Because I know I didn't drop nothing. Right. And he gave me an evil grin, and then he just kept walking, and he didn't even look back. I'm like, see, that was an entity. I knew that was an entity, man. It's like the entity knew. I recognize it, yo. I'm like, yo, they everywhere. They're everywhere. I don't really talk about it too much because I sound crazy. But
I keep a lot of shit to myself, a whole lot to myself, because ain't nobody listening anyway, and people don't listen. And I'm not trying to sound bitter or anything like that, but people don't listen unless it's coming from a celebrity. You see what I'm saying? So
they need to stop playing, because a lot of these females and guys be fucking with entities and don't even realize it.
Yeah.
You wondering why your life is hell because you're having sex with an entity right now you thinking is a cutie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep telling you they're busy chasing body parts. That's what happened when you're busy chasing.
You posted that on your Facebook, didn't you? Stop chasing body parts.
That's what they do. They chasing body parts.
You got to trademark that one too, Queen.
No, for real. I have another one I want to trade too. The pussy is yours. That's why it's on your body. Because these females need to a lot of these females can't rise because they think love is outside of them. The love is not outside of you.
Right.
It's inside of you. Stop chasing guys. It's not out there. It's in you the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's whatever you chase, you're gonna run away from you.
Say it again.
Whatever you chase is gonna run away from you. That's why he running, because you chasing. And when you chase money, that's why it's hard to attract it, because you just chasing it. I've spoken to people that go, I can't do nothing yet. I gotta wait till my life is like this to live like this. And I'm like, why you can't live like that now? And they'll wait forever. They'll be old still waiting. I'm like, look, that's a trick. They trick you to think that you can't chase money. That's why it's hard to attract the money. You gotta do what you love.
It's like you can't chase sex, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
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 That's one of the tenets of magic. I mean, a lot of people don't think that this is like a tenet that needs to be, paid attention to. But I say lusting for results will always you will always fuck up a magical working. Lusting for results, constantly worrying about the outcome.
You worrying about how it's gonna happen too and when. Right. Don't worry about when. You're supposed to be embracing the unknown. That's what the unknown is. You don't know when.
Right.
That's the unknown. People are afraid to embrace the unknown, but that's where the power is, the unknown. You're not supposed to know everything. Like your spirit know though, but it's like they want everything now.
Right. Exactly.
And if you want to attract money, you have to open up the space for you to attract, and not just money, whatever you want to attract, if that's what you like. Because I don't be caring about stuff people care about in Matrix. All them rules that they be making up in Matrix. When I'm in relationship with guys, we create our own rules. We don't follow this dumbass Matrix rules about submission and dumb shit. You gotta submit and dumb shit, y'all. If I want to talk to your friend, I'm gonna talk to you and your friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that bullshit. Yeah, and I don't have no guy to control me. And so I'm going through these things that these girls be going through, but it's like the patriarch philosophy is what's messing up a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It is, because the woman thinking the love is outside and it's not outside. So you're gonna be chasing forever.
Indeed.
But it's important to use both sides of your brain hemisphere. You guys look up Google right hemisphere and left hemisphere, and you'll see the difference. You know what I'm saying? And
I think we lost you.
I'm still live. You can hear me?
Those of you who are watching, can y'all still hear me? I think I may.
You can hear me? Oh, you froze. I think that's you, because everything is fine.
Oh, okay. I froze.
What they said? Let me look on my phone. Let me see.
Okay, one of us froze.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but you had froze completely.
Wow. I don't know why. Everything is
because we're having a deep chat here. What are you drinking?
Coconut water in my fancy glass.
You drink that a lot, right? You drink like a lot of healthy. You take care of your body, though, right?
Yeah. I don't eat meat. I stopped eating meat in 2008, and I still eat fish.
You eat fish?
I still eat sometimes. Yeah, I love salmon and stuff, but I don't drink cow milk. I don't drink soda. And then, you know what I mean? I don't eat.
What about
beef?
Coffee? You drink coffee?
Yeah, I like coffee in the winter.
Man, I drink tea in the winter. Go figure.
I like my coffee with my weed. That's a weird combination. I like coffee and weed. That's a weird combination, but I like, well, you know, sometimes.
Coffee and weed. Damn.
It's weird, right? It's like the coffee is the upper and the weed is a downer.
Weed is a downer, yeah. So you balance.
Yeah. But I've been, I didn't stop eating meat because I'm following people. So I always tell people when they come around me, don't stop eating meat because you see people not eating meat. Follow your higher self. You know what I mean? I stopped eating meat because I was studying and I was tapping in, and for some reason my spirit didn't want me to eat meat. It's like I didn't have the yearn for it no more. It's like the urge just went away. So I stopped eating it. And I got inspired too by Delbert Blair. He mentioned something about the meat, and it made me like, yeah, I gotta stop eating this like that. And he said that when the full moon comes in and you have a lot of meat in your body, you start acting like the animal that you ate. And I was like, oh my God, that's why I was acting like that. Like you think I'm crazy now? I was crazy when I used to eat when I used to eat the meat. I used to be out there hunting for dick, yo, like I'm crazy, like an animal. Like I'm out there hunting for niggas. Like I'm like, yo, but I didn't realize, but it was happening around the full moon, but I didn't see the connection. But when he mentioned it, I was like, that's why I was acting like that. It make you act like an animal. Because that's how they act around full moon. They get in heat and they act like, so if you eat all the meat, you start acting exactly like whatever you ate. That's why a lot of people so aggressive and violent, because the animal is aggressive and violent.
Right.
You become it for real. You really do.
Yeah. Do you think did you think your manifestations got stronger once you stopped eating meat? Did they have any connection there?
Yeah, I don't talk about it much because you can't really tell people what to do. But from my experience, when I stopped perming my hair and when I stopped eating all the meat and the cow milk, and I don't take medication, I don't take nothing for headaches, I don't take birth control, I got more in tune. I got more psychic. I got more. It's like I could manifest easier. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm in this apartment for years and I don't even really be working like that. And everybody be like, how you do it? And it's like I'll be acting like nothing going on. Like I don't, and everything always falls in place. I got one of them kind of energy that I just be getting lucky, man. I'm telling you. Like I don't know. It's like, but I notice. I always tell women, go naturally and see how in tune you're gonna be. It's like it makes you more in tune.
Yeah.
But women is already naturally in tune. But I noticed from my experience, when I stopped perming my hair, I got more. I start remembering my dreams more. I was able to astral project. It's like your energy get more light. Because remember, when you perm your hair, it's going inside the brain. You know how I know that's true? Because I have a friend that works in an autopsy. He work in an autopsy place. And he said when the dead girls come in, excuse my language, I'm bold. He said when dead people come in, females, when they peel back the scalp doing an autopsy, it's green fungus.
Bobby Hemmett said that also. He said that in a lecture a long time ago. He said they found that when Black women's skulls were being done on autopsies, there was a green slime, is what he said. He said it was a green slime. So yeah,
you see, that's crazy, right? So you see why they act
very crazy. Yeah,
they act mad crazy. That's why I don't even be around them, because I don't know when they're gonna snap.
Yeah,
they'll act real cool around you and then they just snap and you like, yo, why you mad at me? I thought he was cool. Like, what the heck? They be bugging. Yeah, it's like green slime underneath the perm. They don't realize is you have little holes in your head, so the perm is going in the hole and it turns into fungus. So
yeah, the pores in your scalp. Right.
And don't forget that's where your third eye at.
Yeah.
That's where your third eye at. That's where everything at.
Yeah. Synchronicity.
So of course it's gonna mess with your third eye, I believe so.
Right. How long you been locked now?
Since 2008.
You've been locked for 8 years now?
2009, yeah, 2009. How long is that? That's like 12 years.
2009?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm counting wrong. I am counting like 13 years.
Yeah. I started around 2009.
Yeah, compared to my 7.5.
Yeah, I remember you and your wife. I thought that was so cool that you went locks.
Yeah.
But don't you notice it? Don't you notice when you grow your hair, you kind of move like, you know what this guy was saying on a show the other day? He said the hair is like a plant. You could hear everything you say. It's like a plant.
It's frequencies. I mean, it's your antennas. It's literally your antennas.
Yeah, it's like something about the locks make you more in tune. And you notice when you grow locks, more girls is drawn to you. I always tell guys, if you want girls to flock around you, grow your hair and watch. You think you can't get girls now? Go grow your hair and watch how girls gonna flock, because it's like a power to it. It's like some kind of power to the hair, and people could pick it up. It's like it gives off a power. But yeah, man, I stopped eating meat a while now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm reading the chat came back up. They said that I froze. What Tosh said, I froze, and you didn't freeze. It was me. So sorry about that, y'all. Seeking the truth, peace, vital energy. Cammy Harris, Muff Moon. Cammy says she stopped eating meat 2 weeks ago. She said it doesn't look appealing in the stores anymore. So,
yeah. But I always tell people, if you're gonna stop eating meat, do it natural. Don't do it cold turkey because you're gonna fall back. Do it natural. Because if you force yourself, you're gonna end up doing it again. I never went back and ate meat when I stopped. I never went back.
You just never went back, period.
The chicken, I tried the chicken and I almost passed out.
Damn, really?
And I stopped eating chicken, and 5 years later, I tried to eat chicken and I almost died. I almost fainted. Like I got dizzy and I'm not lying, and I started vomiting.
Wow.
Like I felt I was about to fall on the floor, like I almost passed out.
Damn.
And mind you, the chicken barely went down. It was just right there by my neck, and I felt like I was gonna die. So I think my body went through shock, because the body was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
yeah.
You know, Dr. Sebi said when you stop eating meat for a while, you got to be careful, because you could possibly drop dead just from putting it back in your body. Like if you stop for like 20 years and then you put oxyl in your body, you probably could pass out or die or something. You never know.
Yeah.
Because you already programmed for all these years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm surprised, because I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
I don't get it. But I never went back, like I'm not fiending for it or anything. I'm so used to it. You only fiend for it when you don't do it. If you fiend for it, I mean you didn't do it naturally.
Yeah.
That means you're forcing yourself, you faking it.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. This is the way I do it. I will fast for like 3 days, 3, 4, 5 days. I'll fast, no meat, no bread, no dairy, even though I don't eat much dairy anyway, and just fruits and vegetables and herbs.
Yes.
But after that, then I go back to my normal eating habits. You know what I'm saying? So, but I haven't tried yet, but I know we're coming up on a time where I'm going to have to, just go cold turkey, and not eat meat, period. You know what I'm saying?
If you look at all the master teachers, they're not eating man meat. Yeah. They're not. Even if they eat meat, they're not doing it heavy. You know what I mean? You always pay attention to the so-called masters and watch how they move, like a blueprint, because watch how they treat their women, watch how they eat, and you can use that as an example. As you notice, those master teachers, they don't have their women in check, telling them you got to be submissive. You don't hear them talking like that.
Right.
They don't act like that because they allow their women to be themselves. That's how she's feminine, when she could be herself.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you don't see them eating a bunch of meat. If you eat a lot of meat, be balanced. Like if you're gonna eat oxtail, don't eat oxtail 5 days a week. The oxtail gonna be in your ass for like a whole 10 years. It's gonna take 10 years for that shit to come out your ass. It is. I always say, if you're gonna eat beef, don't eat beef Monday to Friday, right?
Right.
Balance. If you eat beef Monday, eat some fruit and vegetable Tuesday. Balance it off.
Right.
That's why I tell people. Yeah.
That's why I don't have a problem with the way I eat, because I'll fast for some days with nothing, pretty much.
Yeah, as long as you balance, that's all. I don't see nothing wrong. As long as the whole idea is to have energy. Too much meat make your energy drop.
It does.
Yeah.
Tosh says she cut out all meat except chicken, and she only eats it Friday and Saturday. She says she got to have her Harold's chicken with the mild sauce. Wow.
Well, just make sure it's real chicken. Just make sure the chicken don't have hormones in it.
Has anyone heard of a book called Lilith's Cave, Jewish Tales of the Supernatural? No, but that sounds interesting.
Yeah, because I love supernatural. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I never read the book.
Don't eat Impossible Burgers, fake meat. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, please don't eat that.
I heard about it. Yo, somebody make me the burger, and I'm like, how come it don't say what it's made from? I
Right.
don't trust that, yo. I'm like, yo, why is it called impossible? Let's look up and see what impossible mean, yo. That shit sounds scary. And I tried it, and I'm like, yo, this shit tastes mad good.
It was
And
good.
I got scared. I'm like, nah, this shit tastes too good. You sure it's not meat? No, I'm like, I'm like, yo. And then I heard that it could be some messed up kind of meat. I never messed with it again, but I ate it before and it was tasting so good. I'm like, yo, something gotta be wrong with this shit. This can't be not
They're big, right? They're real big. They're Impossible Burgers.
it tastes not fucking good. I'm telling you, but I don't ever but I don't buy it. But this guy I know made it for me, and I'm like, yo, the fact that it tastes so good, I don't believe this ain't meat.
Yeah.
He was like, it's not meat. I'm like, yo, I ain't fucking like, yeah, but I tried it before, but I don't mess with it now.
Yeah, like Tosh just said, Impossible is lab grown meat. Yeah, that's why I would never eat.
I heard about that one from Red Pill and Blue Pill page. And I'm like, see, because the way it tastes, I'm like, gotta be something off with that. Yeah. But there's a lot of, remember, I'm from Jamaica, so we have a lot of choices to eat from. The fact that I'm from Jamaica, Jamaicans eat, we don't eat like Americans. You know what I'm saying? We eat like green banana, yellow yam. We eat like that. We eat okra,
goat,
aki and saltfish. You know, so we don't eat junk food. I don't eat junk food.
Yeah.
It's mostly Americans eat like that. I don't eat like that. Like when I go out to eat, I don't eat greasy food like some people. I don't. Like I said, I'm 42. I don't eat like that.
Like fast food.
It's a culture thing. Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
Yeah. It is a cultural thing. Yeah.
They don't eat cooked meals for dinner. They eat French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And bread. Yeah, I eat quinoa. You know, stuff like that.
I've heard of that.
Couscous, and it's, green beans, a bunch of stuff.
Favorite
There's
fruit?
a lot of pineapple.
Like pineapple?
Yeah, I eat that almost every. I have pineapple right now. I ate it early. I love pineapple. That's one of my favorite. Pineapple, guinea, and I like coconut. I like every kind of fruit. I love fruits. I always have fruits. And you're not a real witch if you don't have no damn herbs in your house.
Not a real witch.
If you don't have no herbs in your house, like you don't have an herb collection, I'm sorry, you fake. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, I like the herbs.
Yeah. Do you use herbs when your rituals? Do you?
Sometimes it depends what I'm doing. Like I remember I was doing a ritual with this guy I was dating at the time. He was trying to do a ritual on this lawyer to make him do what we want. And I was using herbs for that. But yeah, it depends what I'm doing. I'll use a certain kind of herbs. Like I use the herbs to sprinkle in the mix. You know what I mean? Like I sprinkle the herbs on top of the sperm, blood, and this and that and like that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
What about corn?
Corn?
Yeah, corn.
I never use corn.
Oh,
C-O-R-N?
somebody in the chat asked that question.
C-O-R-N? Corn?
Yeah, corn.
No, I never use corn for nothing.
No, I'm saying, did you eat it?
Oh, if I eat it?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's real.
I don't think it is.
I don't really mess with corn because it don't break down in your system when you eat it.
At all. It comes out. It comes right out. So
yeah, I don't really buy corn. I don't buy corn when I go grocery shopping. Nah. Yeah. But I ate it before, even after I stopped eating meat. Yeah, but I don't really like if I buy some corn soup and it's in there, I might eat it. But other than that, I don't really buy corn. I don't really mess with it. Okay. There's certain things I don't mess with too much because they just go right through. Break down in your system.
Hematite.
Oh, where's mine? Where's mine?
Always have one of these. Oh, you got one.
One, the same size. Ain't that something? Yo,
Yeah.
this is powerful. You guys should get one of these. Selenite, powerful, man. You could actually feel the energy coming out of it when you leave it on your body for a while. I had to take it off one time because it was so intense. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's powerful. This is like one of the most powerful ones, I think.
Yeah.
For
Great.
negative energy. Yeah. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
What's up,
What's up?
Katrina?
Yeah, I'm on live right now, P. Okay. I'll see you at 7. All right, peace.
Okay, but because we're about to wrap this up.
No. It's okay. It's okay. You coming to drop off some weed.
Oh,
but
wow.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you want to tap in, do what you love. If you want to attract money, do what you love. Trust me, there's somebody out there that's going to appreciate you for what you got to bring. Don't be afraid to do what you love. Because what you love, you can make money out of it. Doing what you love. And stop worrying about what people think. And
And you said that, you gave a few examples of balancing or synchronizing the left and the right brain, such as grounding and binaural beats.
Yeah, binaural beats allow you to synchronize my accent, synchronize both sides of your brain, and both sides have to be working as one for you to even manifest. And if you're having a hard time manifest, clear out the clutter. You might be around negative friends. Maybe you need to take a shit. Maybe you need to. I'm talking about flush out, like not no shit like one day, like flush out.
Yeah, right.
Because the outside is the reflection of your inner side. The inside is a. Maybe you need to throw away some clothes you got in the closet. Try all of what I'm saying. Throw away all the clothes you don't use. I guarantee you're gonna attract money. Get rid of the guy you're talking to. It could be him. Vice versa. If you're talking to a girl and you notice you're not attracting, it could be her energy messing you up. It could be that person you're sleeping with making you go through all the shit. Because if you with somebody, there's no way you're supposed to be broke. Am I right? If you with a partner, it's 2 people. You trying to tell me 2 of y'all can't bring that? Come on.
Yeah.
That's crazy if 2 people can't come up with the money.
Yeah.
So if you with somebody and you broke, that means you with the wrong person. I'm telling you, they draining you, girl or guy. You getting drained. You're getting drained. I'm telling you. So that's important. Be careful who you're around, because that could make you be getting bad luck with the money too, or manifesting. And if you're trying to attract some guy, instead of doing voodoo on a guy that don't like you, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. I'm telling you, it don't make no sense. All right, imagine you do voodoo on a guy that don't like you, right? But he's a woman beater. Now you're gonna get your ass beat. Because you say you want him, so now you're gonna get your ass beat now. So you gotta be like, I'm telling you, you can't be chasing. You can't act like you lacking. You're not lacking. The love is already in you. Because lacking is like low vibration. You know what I noticed? Believe it or not, I notice when I'm feeling down, I'll attract the dirtiest, toxic dude. And I'm like, it's a connection. Look at that. That's because when I met him, I was feeling down. So my thing to tell you guys is, if you want to meet somebody cool, make sure you're in a happy state. When you meet them, make sure you're in a happy state. If you was in a low state, that's red flag. That means it's gonna be a toxic person, because it's gonna go by your frequency. You're gonna attract based on what you're feeling. So that's important. And another thing I noticed that's mad deep, man. You know how they keep the women under oppression?
Yeah.
You know how they do. They have her in check. They got her slaving and shit in the Matrix, slaving for love, right? I noticed that. Remember, I said the right side of the brain is creativity. The right side of the brain is the feminine energy. That's why they don't want you to use it. That's the part that's locked down. And that's why you hear guys going around saying, I don't have no emotion. That's impossible.
It is impossible.
Guarantee you, you say you fuck somebody, he gonna bug out. I guarantee you he gonna bug out. So you have he have emotion. That's why a lot of people that's why the violence so high out here. They emotional. It's just that they going around saying they're not emotional. That's like saying my right side of my brain is not there. That don't make no sense. So that's the connection. The right side is the feminine and the left side is logic. And that's why they don't want you to use the right side, because they want you to go around using logic to manifest, and that's impossible. You got to use your imagination. That's why you see powerful men is balanced with the feminine and masculine side. They're not just one-sided.
Right.
Yeah, they're not. So that's important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So thanks for joining me today, Queen. It's always a pleasure to have you here and your words of wisdom. Do you have any final thoughts for the viewers out there?
My final thought is whatever you want to manifest, it's already in the ethers. All you got to do is bring it down. It's already, if you could think it, it's already there. Just bring it down by opening up your energy for it to come through. By, and stop bitching and start witching.
Stop bitching and start witching. Okay. Thanks again, Queen. Say it again.
And that's it. Stop bitching and start witching. If you guys want to ask me any questions, I'm on Facebook, Queena Swordz, my website. I do workshops on Saturdays at 5. I got young girls come here to do workshop with me, how to manifest their spells. They come up with their idea and I help them the steps of how they're supposed to move to manifest it. Because you got to move a certain way if you want to manifest. You got to know how to play the role. You know what I mean? You got to play roles.
And yeah, for anyone who wants to contact Queen, I'm going to have all of her information in the description box so that you can contact her. Her website, I think, is called Sword of Spells.
Yes, Sword of Spells, SWORD.
Sword of Spells.
SwordofSpells.com. Yeah. I could give you the more information so you could put it down.
Yeah, it's going to be in the description box.
And I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, guys. Swords Witch. I need to start posting more. Yeah, but I've been studying a lot. See, I'm always studying.
Good. I'll be stressing people to study.
Yeah, it's important. Remember, you can't chase. When you chase the money, it's gonna run from you. You're doing it backwards. Just remember that. Don't do it backwards.
Right. Okay, and we are out of here. Thanks again, people. Thanks, Swordz.
Thank you.
Magick LaCroix, and I'll see y'all next time. As always, namaste.
All right, guys. Thank you.